less than a week, the United States has shot down multiple UFOs in U.S. or allied airspace.
Unidentified objects found in U.S. airspace pose a grave concern to the public of two kinds. The first is that these flying objects pose a concern to national security. As we saw in the context of the Chinese spy balloon, that balloon hovered over missile sites in Montana. So the ability to capture through surveillance, particularly secret information, is one source of concern.
That balloon drama was just the beginning. Last week, the U.S. shot down a Chinese surveillance balloon over the U.S., but since then, it won't even say what it's shooting down.
One of them is described as a balloon. That one was shot down over Canada on Saturday. The other two objects remain sort of very unclear. One of them was described as a cylindrical object. That's the one that was shot down on Friday over Alaska. And there was one shot down yesterday that was described as an octagonal shape.
The unknown has gotten to the point where U.S. officials have been directly asked,
have you ruled out aliens or extraterrestrials?
I haven't ruled out anything at this point. We continue to assess every threat or potential threat unknown that approaches North America with an attempt to identify it. Anything that approaches North America, if it's unknown, I'm going to go identify it and assess, is it a threat? If it is a threat, I'll shoot it down.
But for most of America's leadership, the threat is far more terrestrial and far more likely to be from arch-rival China.
There's lots of talk about UFOs and all of that. Let's let our military do their job, collect the information. I have no reason to believe this is a UFO. And I noticed that the general's wording left open the door, so I know that's gotten all kinds of excitement. But the chances are this is just a normal run-of-the-mill thing that we and the intelligence community know how to exploit.
But even if the unknown isn't actively hostile, it's still a threat the government cannot ignore.
Some of these objects are flying at particular altitudes that pose a risk to civil aviation. And so it is our responsibility of our government to investigate and determine what are these objects, what are their intended purposes.
The interceptions come after several years of high-profile intelligence hearings on UFOs, or unidentified aerial phenomena, as they have been renamed, with reports of hundreds of sightings and virtually no explanation for any of them. After generations of sweeping the unknown under the rug, America's military must now confront it.